Hey, did you hear the Weeknd got an adult circumcision?
Dude, what the fuck?
What?
We're playing Monster Loves You Too. You're gonna come in here and talk about circumcisions?
I feel like we're on brand.
It's not on brand at all. Unless
Is it not?
Unless is.
Do you think the monsters are circumcised?
No.
What is this?
This is Monster Loves You Too.
Oh, how is it?
Well,
6 minutes. Huh?
I'm trying to find out. The first part of this game came out over 10 years ago, so
Now, how many parts is there now?
well, there's 2 now as of
Nice.
last week. It's like an adventure game. It's a little RPG. You have like stats and stuff, so a lot of the choices cost a point of stat, and making a choice seems like if I made a choice that cost brains earlier, if I came up on a choice that needed brains in a later choice, then I would be one less brains short.
Oh,
And I might not be able to make that choice. So there's reason to not make certain choices.
that sounds cool.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I feel like a lot of these games don't have. I mean, it's all like, what choice do you want to make? But there's no impact on the. At least not like in the moment. Or it's like, it doesn't really consider having to make later choices based on the choice that you've already are making currently. But this one's like, no, you're gonna lose some brain and you might want to need that later. Or I think there's like a combat system too, because you have HP. Flesh is considered HP.
Just get your brain back.
You could get it back, but I don't know if it doesn't like straight up say that. Like I did get one back just now because I ate other creatures, but
You're supposed to read it.
should I read it out loud?
Nah.
You read it. You be
You can
the.
give them voices. Sorry, I can't wear out my voice. I got a brief today later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There aren't really voices yet.
Open a old one.
Yeah, it's a Red Bull.
Heck yeah. You know those don't give you wings anymore? They used to.
No, it's fine.
Until they got sued.
Yeah, I don't know if these are like voices yet. I think it's just like a narrator.
Oh.
See, since I used my brains earlier, I can't use it here now. So just drown the pain out by eating everyone.
That's how it works in real life too. I can only think once a day.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, nice. Everything went up. Engage the other monster in a meaningful philosophical discourse. That costs 2 brains.
You can afford it.
I can afford it, but do I want to afford it is a question. Or do my brains increase if I do that? We'll try it.
Shit, it wasn't worth it. He's stupid.
I'm Ruck. I'm here to help. Here, eat this to grow stronger. Let's eat it. Nice. Give a howl, let it out. Fights should always be fair. Nuh-uh. Eat everything I can. Okay. You can choose where to go. Not really. You can only go one place.
It's introducing features slowly.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to overwhelm you with too many choices.
He said he was gonna teach me how to fight, so guess that's coming up. I know I had -1. What was that? Something popped up. Did I get -1 affection with Ruck? Is that what that was?
Yeah, because you're a big meanie head.
I told him to slow down. You found another? I did, Master Oot. So strange, there was another newborn yesterday. I did good finding another, right? Master Oot will give us food? The vat takes more than 1 day to make a monsterling. Are you lying to your master? Come out and stick up for Ruck. You're brave, I like that. Come, little one, and bow before me. There are dangers around this place. Bow and I will feed you and protect you. Oh no, should I resist? Should I bow?
Don't be docile.
Oh, that's a I don't. Oh, there's other points. There's other stats on the other side. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, you gotta have a high greed and malice.
I don't have
Don't
any.
be docile.
Okay, resist.
Docility is cringe.
I'll break you yet. For now, eat. This guy seems like a villain.
No, he just has a lot of malice points.
Now let's see how pliable you are. Bow to me. Oh, it's gonna use all my points of guts.
Shit, that's really scary. You gotta do it.
No, I'm gonna stare him down.
Yeah, never bow.
Yeah,
You can become the new Ut.
yeah.
Nice achievement.
By choosing to be brave, you've avoided increasing your docility. I don't have to give you this, you know. I do it because I'm generous. But now I have to. Now I have to do it. Not bad. Your flesh and guts replenish slightly. I wonder if you can even have enough guts at this point to do those other options. Because I would need like 6 or 8.
Or maybe if you didn't jump out of the water so early, you're too scared. Your lungs needed air, and you're all like, I'm too scared.
Not now, Ruck. You can eat later. This all around us is called the Sharps. Keep my sass to myself.
Don't do it.
I mean, it didn't cost anything.
All of you.
This is not docile. There are gangs here. They're adolescents. Older and bigger than us. If they find you, they will eat you. But there's something worse. There's a place called the Coop, where the elder called Atrisel keeps all the monsterlings she can catch. Beware adults. They usually stay in the main city of Ash. If you run into one, you probably won't be able to escape. Adults are big and fast and hungry. Atrisel is even worse. She's an elder, older, bigger, and much, much meaner. Atrisel takes monsterlings to her coop because their screams give her great pleasure. When she's done with them, she sells them to adults and elders. But here in the Sharps, if you survive to adolescence, you might be able to join a gang. The gangs only accept monsterling like us as snacks. You don't have to worry about all that. I'll protect and feed you. I'll be your friend as well as your master. Master is a great friend. Can I have more food now? No food now, Ruck. He must keep you in fighting trim. You're a great friend, Master Oot. Okay. Let's check out By the Vat. I'll visit the vat again, yeah. See if there's a, okay.
Eat. Eat. Eat.
Devour as many as I possibly can. That's what I want of you. Yeah. You gobble up as many morsels as can fit into your maw. There we go. There we go. I mean, why wouldn't you do that? You've acted... Oh, I've gained greed. All monsters are possessed by greed to some extent. You can usually use your brains to resist the compulsions of greed. But if you have too much greed, you won't always be able to try to resist the urges. Okay.
Good. I love greed. Speaking of, I gotta go to work.
All right. I like the sounds here, a little like clanking. Nice. Hiding from bigger monster. Ate my arm, then said sorry, like that helps. Man, this game is brutal. You're naturally inclined towards acts of malice. In this situation, spending brains can overcome your malicious intents. But it's so tempting. Don't taunt him. Don't snack on him. Let's try to be good this time. Let's try to see if we can help him. I was gonna say, this seems like a children's game, but the acts of brutality you can inflict on others, and probably inflict upon yourself, seems to suggest that this might not be for children. He repays your kindness by biting you and running away. What the what? Why did he do that? Not all monsters show gratitude. Most monsters are ruled by their flaws. Because you help someone with nothing obvious to gain from it, your malice is reduced. Sure, it won't go negative, so... If your malice is high, you will sometimes be forced to obey your monstrous instincts and hurt others. Master Oot gave me more food for you. That guy bit me, but I didn't lose any health, so Ruck offers you a ball of slime. You can hear their belly growl as they look at it longingly. Offer the slime to Ruck. Sure. The kind deed you have performed is made possible because your flaws are low. Ruck wanders back towards Oot's rubble pile, leaving you alone. I like the idea of like the negative flaws too. Like you have the positive attributes, but then you also have the negative ones. Very, very interesting mechanics. Like it definitely makes you feel the impact of the choices you're making, or could potentially make if you've built yourself in a certain way up to those points. Uh-oh. Thud. Thud. It's a Tristle. A Tristle is coming. Ruck dies behind the nearest rubble pile. Okay, let's be brave. Hold on, call him a coward. Don't be a little coward. Ruck frowns at your insult, but keeps squeezing down into their hiding spot. 15 guts. Great Elder. Oot lives to obey your every whim. His voice lacks the slightest hint of guts. Where are my monsterlings? At least 2 should have wriggled out of the vat by now. Just 1. Oot will catch it soon. Promise. The safety of my monsterlings is important to me. More important than your role as collector. If you've eaten a single one of the lures I gave you, you won't like what happens. Oot squeaks and ducks back into the safety of his rubble pile. Gobbets of slime bounce and roll across the dusty ground. Gobbets! Look at them, ooh! Ruck blinks and licks their chops. So hungry. Ruck starts to crawl out from behind the rubble, ignoring the Elder's presence. Your body trembles with fear of the looming presence. Ruck is almost out of reach. Oh boy, oh boy. Pull Ruck back, pull him back. Ruck's body is surprisingly light and easy to drag. You might weigh out Ruck despite their larger size. Some choice reduce a flaw by acting against its influence. Saving Ruck was a kind gesture, and it reduced your malice. There are fewer lures here than I gave you, Oot. When I come back tomorrow, there had better be a monsterling waiting for me. Yes, Elder. Oot promises, great Atristle. Atristle walks away in the directions he came from. Elders are scary. Wow. Man, I wonder if you can actually die in this. and then maybe you have to like go back or start over or load from a previous section. And then I wonder if you survive, do you eventually become, do you like grow up and you get bigger and stronger and eventually become like a adolescent or an adult or an elder? I'll become an adolescent soon, then I can join your gang. Oot can be a hammer. Slugoth brushes his claws against the shaggy fur on his chest. I'm sure you'll be a strong and loyal helper, as long as you pay the application fee. That won't be a problem. I've kept Ruck weak with hunger. You can pluck that fool like a mushroom, a big stupid mushroom. That mushroom is shredded like a plastic bag when it was just a newborn. As if by example, he swipes a stack of tires, tearing it to bits. A shred of ruined tire bounces next to you. You feel your fear rising up to new heights. Keep quiet and stay safe. Roaring in your eyes subsides as you gain control of yourself. Because you control your fear, you're able to hear more. Herbs and crumble stones are just for me, not you. Just remember that, Oot. Oot would not even think of betraying your trust, Slugoth. Oot is the most loyal and trustworthy of allies. And maybe friends? Slugoth snorts. At best, you'll be an underling. Don't try to put on airs. I just took in a new masterling. Monsterling. The new one is even stupider than Ruck. Oot just called you stupid. Am I stupid? How can I really be sure? Maybe I am stupid. I'm not stupid. Oot is the stupid one. You feel confidence swell within you. Despite your self-control, your hackles rise and you feel a strong desire to pound Oot into a puddle of hair and slime. This is insane, dude. What I don't want to use on my brains yet. This is my last of my brains. So let's fuck him up. You leap out and begin to unearth Oot. Slugoth swipes at you, nearly tearing an arm off. Stand my ground. Slugoth claps a paw against your head and bashes you against a rock, shaped a little like a butt. Okay, that took off 4 of my health. So maybe we run. Oh no, fuck it. Let's see it through. Fight back. Slugoth picks you up and shakes you hard. Try as you might, you can't break his grip. Bold. I bet you'll taste pretty good with the hot blood like that. Slugoth tosses you on top of the pile of bricks and turns to yell at Oot some more. Somehow you manage to remain conscious. You roll down off the bricks and out of Slugoth's line of sight. You lurk in the shadows until you're sure Slugoth is gone. Okay. I didn't die. Hamtaro in chat. This is Monster Loves You Too. It's an adventure game that's it's pretty unique. This is actually a sequel to the first Monster Loves You. It came out like 10 years ago. And it does a thing where all the choices you make cost a certain amount of like attribute points, but also making certain choices will gain attribute points or like reduce some points. Like if you so like there's like positive traits on the left corner and there's like negative traits on the right corner. So if I do something like selfish, my greed increases, and then the higher that the stuff on the right is, the more your character acts on its impulses, and the less freedom you have to actually choose the things you want to choose. It's really unique. But then choosing some options costs a certain amount of points too. So you can see on the left side, I don't have any more guts. I only have 1 out of 5 brains. So if I ran into a choice that required like 2 brains, or if it required any guts, I wouldn't be able to make that choice. And I thought flesh was health, and now it's at 0. I'm still alive, so I'm not sure how that works, but we're gonna keep going here. We'll find out. Hope Ruck will look for something. I hope there's another new monsterling. Thanks for helping me. Look. Counting you, I found 5. What happened to the other 4? I never found 2 at once. Oot had me teach them things and make sure they got enough to eat. They all left after a while. Oot says they're all living good lives now. I wish I could see them again, but I never have. You follow Ruck to a big rusty pipe. It has a homey smell. Ruck peers into the shadows under the pipe and shakes their head. No new monsterling here, but something good. 3 beetles emerge and try to scuttle away. Ruck grabs one beetle and munches on it joyfully. Another beetle runs away from Ruck, directly at you. Alright, I'm gonna eat that. Eat that, motherfucker. And you see, eating that, our stats go up. So... one beetle is left. It runs back and forth between you and Ruck, unable to find an escape. You lick your chops on the sight. Grab it. It's too fat to get away. You catch it with ease. It feels and looks extremely juicy. Ruck weaves unsteadily. Ruck needs this more than me. Give it to them. Yeah, we'll give it to him. Using what we found out from the previous scenario, seems like Oot is trying to keep him underfed so he's weaker. We'll help him out. Ruck gobbles up the offering and looks a bit better. Some monsters will remember acts of kindness. You've improved your relationship with Ruck. You and Ruck continue your search for the new monsterling. You look in that pile of rocks, and I'll look behind this pile of bricks. You move past the piles and keep searching. You turn up some dead grass and a broken stick, but no monsterlings. Grr, this is going bad. I'd rather be fighting. Okay, tell Ruck it'll be fine. Ruck grins at you and nods in acknowledgement. Ruck kicks a cinder block, knocking it over, then limps for a moment. Ruck throws a small rock on a high, arcing trajectory. You hear it bounce several times somewhere on the sharps. Ruck growls and stomps hard with every step as the search continues. Alright, see now I'm out of brains, so I can't make that choice that requires 1 brain. You know, so sometimes it's like you gotta kind of manage your stats a little bit, because making some choices might lock you out of future choices, so. You get to know the immediate area a little better. Some of the rocks are quite lovely. No, they're not. No, they're not. Ruck looks up at the ceiling of the great cavern, then throws another stone in the general direction of the big hill to the north. Ruck flexes her claws and turns to face you. Ark, I have to let this out. I need a fight. Ruck lunges in your direction. Monsters often fight, though rarely to the death. Ruck just wants to tussle. Pay attention to what's happening in the fight and you'll do fine. Alright, so there's combat. There's a combat system. Ruck ambles up and sloppily swipes a claw at you. Block the swipe and kick them. Ruck loses 2 health. Ruck staggers back from your solid blow. Ruck swings 1 foot at your stomach, a bit unsteadily on the other foot. Knock their other foot out from under them. Ruck loses 2 health. Ruck winces and falls over. Ruck makes a big show of catching their breath with huge gulps of air. It's a trick. Circle for an opening. You call Ruck's bluff and are able to tag them with a quick swipe. Ruck loses 2 health. In a last hurrah, Ruck charges in with eyes closed, swinging both paws wildly. Trip them. You trip Ruck, who stumbles into the side of the metal pipe. Clang. Ruck lies on the ground, covered with sand and slime. Well done. You paid attention and beat me fair and square. I'm glad you're my friend. We can learn things from each other about fighting and stuff. You hear a howl and some hooting from nearby. That rock came from this way, Gorigo. I'm sure of it. Someone yelps. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Laugh at that monster's pain. Someone is getting closer, but it's just 1 set of paws now, not 2. Joel, help me. I'm stuck on this blasted wire. Aha, more monsterlings for me then. It's too bad we didn't find a new monsterling. And probably we can't beat 2 adolescents. We should get out of here. Ruck looks worriedly in the direction the yells is coming from. Maybe we can find the monsterling tomorrow. I sure hope they don't. You and Ruck exit the area before the adolescents can find you. Hey. Let's check out by the vat. See what's happening near the vat. You haul yourself up to the edge of the vat wall. The slime undulates in that odd, familiar way. The sound of the bubbles is soothing. Let's have a delicious snack. Replenish some of our stats here. I think that's what that will do. Aha, your paw plunges and you recover. A clot of congealed slime, nothing alive. Oh well, it's not tasty, but it's something. There, the surface ripples. And again. Rhythmically, almost like footsteps. Turn around. A crude net swoops down, trapping you. There you are! Uh-oh. Struggle. Your struggles do you proud, but they do not get you out of the net. I knew I smelled someone listening to us earlier. Atristle's footsteps are quiet, squishes now, not a thud to be heard. There's someone in the net with you. It's Ruck, curled up in a ball, hungrier and weaker than ever. You feel every part of your body that can clench do so. Fear runs through every fiber of your being. Okay, this is the last of our guts here. You can tear at the net and escape. You try your best, but the ropes making up the net are too thick for your little claws. Great. Plucky, eh? The Tristle stops at Oot's rubble pile. Oot! Oot speaks with a tremble in his voice. Great Elder, you said you'd return later than this. I smell slug-off stench here. You can detect the smell too. A Tristle's net hangs just where Slug-off was standing when you saw him here earlier. What have you two been up to? That lousy Oot, I hate him to pieces. Thinking about what Slug-off was saying to Oot when you overheard him. Yeah. You think back, Oot was dealing with Slug-off and the Tristle, passing monsterlings to both of them. And he was going to give Ruck to Slug-off. Nothing, I just hid from him until he left. Yeah, let's snitch on this motherfucker. A Tristle looks dubious. She thinks for a moment, then nods as she comes to a decision. That explains a great deal. Oot, I can smell something besides Slug-off. It's you, Oot. You're about to transform. And there's nothing you can do about it. I'll stay in this massive pile of heavy things. With your slime gobbets, I can hide for days. Doubt that Oot can pull off such a thing. You may only be a few days old, but you know overconfidence when you see it. Or hear it cowering unseen under a pile of rocks. A Tristle snorts, though it's more like a sigh. She reaches down and pulls one particular brick out from under the others. The chain reaction of falling rubble drops the entire pile upon Oot. Oot shrieks. Oh, you laugh at him. Her malice goes up. Who do you think built these hiding spots, Oot? Now listen carefully, because if I have to repeat myself, well, you don't want me to repeat myself. If you ever lie to me again, I'm going to tear you in two. If you ever harm one of my monsterlings again, I'm going to tear you in two and squash both halves. And if I ever see you again once you've grown into adolescence, you'll get what all pharaohs get. A Tristle picks up one of the larger rocks and crushes it to powder with one of her many paws. We don't have any more points, so we have to cringe at the display of the Elder's strength. A Tristle slings the net over her back and walks away from Oot's collapsed hiding place. Ruck shivers but doesn't say anything. Escape, escape! No matter how you struggle, the net holds you tight. The Tristle gives the net a little shake, not ungently. Calmly, newborn, you cannot escape. Save your strength for the days to come. In my coop, you'll be safe from the gangs and other dangers of the Sharps. If you reach adolescence, I'll send you to the training facility. Eventually, you'll go on to the city as a proper, useful adult of Ash. A Tristle keeps walking, her footsteps slowly change from soft squishes to loud thuds again. She begins to sing a wordless song. Soon you can see a gate and a high wall. The coop awaits. Took us to the coop. Alright, now we're in chapter 2. Does it autosave? It does. Okay. Pop a manual save here. Okay. We'll check out a little bit more. Then I've got one other game we're gonna look at. Arrive at the coop. But Tristle opens the heavy gate. She lumbers inside and latches it shut. Atrisel plods past a concrete bunker with a large bell mounted on its roof. She stops where a heavy steel plate lies flat on the ground. Atrisel's great paw holds you securely with no hope of escape. You feel despair washing over you. We literally can't do anything. We've wasted all our points. You rest in Atrisel's clutch, unresisting. Atrisel kicks the steel plate and it slides over, revealing a dark hole. Atrisel shakes you and Ruck out of her net. Ruck attacks Atrisel without hesitation. The monsterling's claws have no effect on the elder's thick hide. Laugh at Ruck's failure. Man, we're just racking him up here. You let your monstrous instincts rule you. It feels good. Atrisel nudges Ruck into the hole. They land in darkness with a dull thud. This one is undeferred, but seems strong. She turns to you. You feel very small. Are you strong? Are you so strong? Your body trembles with involuntary fear. I'm too scared to do anything. My little nasties here will either break you or make you. At least the normal ones will. You can never tell what the deviants will do. Ruck shouts wordlessly. Atrisel slides the metal plate back in place, muffling the sounds. Little Ruck seems to have more potential than you do. I'll make sure they get plenty to eat while they're down in the tick tank. She looks down at you without another word, waiting. Demand food for myself. Atrisel leans down and roars, shaking your bones and setting your flesh a quiver. The roaring continues until you're lying flat on the sandy ground. You think you're the only one who needs things? You think I do this because it's easy? There are many monsterlings here, and now you are one of them. Your future depends on your personality when you grow up. If you grow up. Normal adolescents have a productive future ahead of them. Deviants don't always last long, and if they do, their future is different. I don't like it down here. Let me out, please. Oh. Imitate Ruck for my own amusement. We don't want to be all docile, you know? That's just not. I feel like that's not going to be good. Ruck whimpers slightly at your half-hearted mockery. I have a few rules for those living in my coop, and one lesson. First, the lesson. She swats you down with one great paw. Ow! Monsterlings love to fight, but try to keep your fights on the tussle ground. She holds up a fat spider, freshly squashed, just out of your reach. Repeat after me. The tussle ground is for fighting. Jump up and grab the spider. Atrisel is ready for your attempt. She shakes her head and devours the spider herself. Fighting will toughen your spirit, but you shall not kill, only hurt. Only I will kill, and only if there is need. She produces an iridescent beetle as big as both your paws together. Atrisel points across the open yard of the coop. Take your naps in that sandy pit. The napping pit is for... Say it's for napping. Good. Obey my rules and be rewarded. Gives you the beetle and you devour it. The sour guts fill your belly for a moment. Sleeping is the best way to recover your scattered brains. He reaches into a plastic bag and pulls out a glistening mass of juicy worms. This special food will make you more solid, bold, and patient. With another paw, she points to a bell dangling beside the bunker door. Here in the coop, I rang my bell before feeding the monsterlings. What happens when I ring the bell? Tell me. Repeat her words in a mocking tone. Oh, nice. My docile went down with that. That's great. Atrisel chuckles at your defiance and swallows the worms. We are done for the day. She hoists her net and plods away to a nearby concrete bunker. Atrisel enters her bunker and closes the heavy door behind her. It's dark down here. You gradually become aware of movement all over the coop. The shadows seem to sprout eyes and mouths and paws. Monsterlings creep out of nooks and crannies to peer at you more closely, then leave as quickly as they came. Sit and rest for a moment. You sit on the lid of the tick tank and recover your breath with a brief rest. Check out the gate. A stiff-limbed monsterling stands stock still, staring at the coop gate. He quivers slightly, clenching his paws. Monsterling shakes one paw and shouts out into the sharps. Beware, adolescent thugs, for Gory, the Watcher, hears you gathering. Ask if you shouldn't be the listener, then. Gary looks down and takes a deep breath. Hold up there, old monsterling. He pivots on one foot and points directly at you. Threats beyond the gate may sense your vulnerability. Let not your aged weakness tempt them. I, Gory the Watcher, listen for the gurgling stomachs. Ask him for more details. Gory seems pleased that you're taking an interest. As the Watcher, I have watched them. There's a wild adult out there, and sometimes the adults doesn't chase the adolescents. They gather together and talk. They should be eating each other or fleeing. It's not natural. All it would take is a single crack or a narrow gap. We must be vigilant and ready to ring the big bell if anything comes. Elder Atrisel isn't always here to protect us, you know, and she's not as strong as she pretends. Gory leans closer and whispers. Atrisel is an amalgam of hyper-intelligent morsels posing as an elder. Listen further. Their bickerings reduce her to an unpredictable parody of a council member. I know things about everybody in the coop. You, me, you again. Take Lynn Diddy for instance. Her head contains magic dance shoes that tap ancient information into her thoughts. Or Rancid. They're not really a monster, but a costume worn by a living sweater. Okay. Gory's eye slides in your direction. His glance is eloquent and slightly painted. You're full of water, Gory. Remember when you said standing on your head would make your second eye come in? Ah, but he did tell us where those interesting mushrooms would grow after the fog. Those mushrooms had an astonishingly complex texture. The rest of the monsterlings scoff at Gub Gubba. Those mushrooms gave me an upset stomach. A little pain is a small price to pay for such interesting delicacy. Some of the monsterlings laugh at Gub Gubba, but others laugh at Heech. Gory is making some weird claims. Like most geniuses, I am unappreciated in my time. Under a great metal plate, a part of this volcano is about to erupt. It will bring fire and lament to every part of the coop. Did you know that grass might be edible? A Tristle often chews it, but spits it out. It calms her, but not as much as swallowing a human baby. I was going to clarify this statement. I'm sorry, can you elaborate? Gory gives you a knowing grin and tries to wink. It's not really possible to wink with one eye. You were a pirate of the Vat Sea until your darling pet pigeon rattled out your secret harbor. Told Gory to quit saying things about me. Gory holds up one claw for a moment, starts to talk, and then halts and clears his throat. Ah, he points at you again. I am not the only one who knows things. Nor is Lindiddy. He keeps pointing at you. You knew things as soon as you were formed. In the vat, you knew words, you had thoughts. Clearly, an aberration of some kind. Gory shuffles away. You look back and see that everyone else is staring at you. I still say those mushrooms were sublime. All right. I think we'll call this here. That's Monster Loves You Too. Really cool adventure game. I really like the mechanics that surround like the stats increases and your choices being locked behind how many stat points you have, and you know, your monstrous instincts taking control if they get a little too high. Really cool stuff. The writing's really good. The art's really good. Everything's really good. I think this is like $10 on Steam. Let me make sure that is the case. 15 bucks on Steam. I think it's also on Switch too. So really cool stuff. That's Monster Loves You Too. We're gonna move on. We're gonna check out one more game. We're gonna take a look at No Sun to Worship. I'm getting Steam messages. We're gonna check out No Sun to Worship. Now this game looks like this looks like what if Splinter Cell was a Metal Gear on PS1. Is this, can you see this? Hold on. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. This shit looks awesome. I don't know anything about it. I got a notification that it was on discount. So how much is this right now? Let me just take a look. I think it's like $3. No, it's $6. It's $6.39 right now. You can get it in a pack with 3 other games for like $6.79. So very cheap. It looks fucking awesome. Check the settings, of course. Okay.
The world was already gone when they arrived. Their ships hovered above us, motionless, silent. They judged us as we picked up the pieces of our past. The greatest war was nothing compared to the horrors that ended it. We painted the sky ashen gray, burned the heavens to starve each other. What broke in man that we decided to kill ourselves so we could punish our equals? But then there's you. You can do what is right. That is why you are
Okay. Look at this, dude. One second, I'm gonna change the game on here. Okay. Okay, they didn't give me any are these guys targets? Do I kill these guys? Okay. There's no tutorial or anything. No, I don't know what I'm doing, so we'll I assume those are targets that I have to give punishments to, I guess. This looks cool as fuck, man. Like straight out of PS1, but without all like the wobbly textures and shit. Careful with the noise you make. Okay, here we go. A to crouch. D-pad LR to change weapons. Is that a shotgun? Nice, you can swap shoulders, but I'm not sure. Not sure that works the way they... Oh no, it hit? Okay. Here we go. Awesome. This looks more like a PSP game to me than a PS1 game, like, because it's a little bit more crisp. But this would feel right at home on PSP. What am I hitting when I do that? X? Y? X. Oh, that's a toggle. That's a toggle thing. I don't know what that is. Consuming health? Take it very slow. Click and hold left stick or right stick to zoom and tag when not aiming. The little... X is on your foot. Ah, that's what that is. Okay. It's like a toggleable sneak mode, or like a extra stealth. Muffles your footsteps. Oh, is he gonna see me? No. We'll turn that on and then we'll sneak up on him. You can hold up enemies.
Please don't shoot.
Okay, now what? Oh. What? Oh, he's got it. Oh shit. I'm out of ammo. Oh shit. Okay. Oh yeah, see, here we go. Oh, reloading drops your current magazine. I wish more games did that. That you didn't just magically keep all the rounds that were left over in the magazine if you just did like a tactical reload. Yeah, it said you can hold guys up, but I don't know what that does. I don't know what the point of doing that is. Doesn't really, it didn't seem to. What it did was get me caught, is what it did. That's the other side. All right, let's see. Are there save states? Can I nope. Nope. You gotta take this guy out quick, cause. Guess it was nothing. They don't react to bodies, I guess. Oh, can I just leave him there and get that health later? Where's this guy? There he is. Punishment delivered. Okay. Oh God. Oh God. Shit. Oh my God, dude, that was bullshit. You have to do the whole thing over again, dude. Oh, that was bull fucking shit. What? What? You know, this game's definitely definitely indie. You can That's the thing, it's got, you know, it's got a little bit of polish to it, but we're gonna use the gun because I don't see any reason why not to. I can't believe there's no checkpoints. Oh, I'm just noticing in the bottom left. What up, Sloppy Dingus 69? I'm just noticing in the bottom left there's like a meter. There's like a sound level meter and like I guess a darkness meter, I guess. Visibility. Oh god, no. Oh my god, he's moving too fast. Okay. Oh, I should have just shot him. I should have just shot him. Oh my god, I should have just shot him. Oh no! Okay. Alright, I'm just shooting guys going forward now. This game is bullshit. Oh, there's cameras? Okay, now we just gotta make it out alive. I'm going with the guns out, man. Fuck it. The guy right there. Oh, both fucking shit. Oh my god. Can we just go back the way we came? Is there a map? Nope. No map. Okay. All right. Took us 9 hours and 23. I like that you don't even get this, you don't even get this mission selection thing until you do the first mission. Okay, there's 5 targets here. Okay, it definitely matters. It matters how fast you move. Yeah. And it matters if you're crouching. But you can still walk. Oh my god. Really? Really? Oh my god, just kill me now. Just kill me. What are you doing? Just shoot me. What if we go up here? Oh, ladders are so slow. Great. It's like the way they design these guys pathing is they get to a point and then they turn around like instantly. They're supposed to walk and then just stand there before they turn or anything. I mean, that's how most games do it. Guy gonna see me? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So they walk and then they turn around like it's not. Oh no. There's so much. There's like 3 guys here that are all. Oh my god. Just kill me. What are you doing? I like he was like aiming at my dick. Okay. This guy just starts looking this way. Okay, can we just go this way? And maybe he'll just miss us. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. There's so many of them. We'll leave those guys there. We can double back and then get their health. Oh, fuck! Okay. Can we, I just, out of curiosity here, I just want to see. We can splinter cell this? Can we shoot these lights out? Oh my god. Game changer. I wonder if that affects my... Hold on, doing some testing here. Doing some testing. I'm gonna stand right under this light. Okay, yeah, my visibility is up. Just shoot the light out. Yeah, it goes down. Okay. What? That guy walked past like 4 times and I shot the light out and then he saw it? Okay, well, we took care of that. That was insane, because that guy was walking through the whole time, didn't see that motherfucker, but not after I shot the light out, then he sees it? That's crazy. I think they need to do a little bit more fine-tuning on this. This game is not, this is not in early access or anything. This is a released product, so... I'm taking heads now, dude. Fuck it. I guess you can activate these stealth boots, but I don't think it doesn't lower your visibility. It just I think it just muffles your movement. So it's not even that useful. Like if it was like an all overdrive mode where it was like it muffled your movement, it made you like had some like cloaking field or something, and maybe if it like gave you better accuracy. This looks like a trap. There's a guy in there. There we go. Oh, there's a fucking guy right there. Shit.
Friendly down.
I like that you can leave the bodies there. The bodies give you back health. So if you don't need the health right away, you can just leave them there. But if you leave them there, they have a chance of being seen. That's a good way to balance that. Alright, I am now low on ammo, so come on. Oh, that's awesome. Metal Gear shit right there. You can't look around. All right, we got one more guy over there. Shit. Shit. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, yes. Oh, that was my last bullet. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, we just got to get out now. Which we were already at the exit, so should be clear. Boom. I like how at times, yeah, I would love to see a speed run of this fucking game. All right, let's check out. We'll check out one more here. Check out the prison. All right, this one has 7. Shit. Oh shit. Wonder if you can shoot the cameras. Let's see. Yeah. Oh my, there's so many enemies in here. What? Oh my god, dude, their paths are crazy. This guy comes all the way down here? That's insane. It almost seems like it's random. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it for... That's gonna do it here for No Sun to Warship. It's like $6 on Steam right now, so I think it's a fair price for this. I would love to see this further developed, more, I don't know. I would love to see this. I want them to take this a little further. But, yeah, that's gonna do it. It's gonna do it here. Thanks.